Hi friends, in this video we will discuss a new topic, and the topic is planning and its characteristics or nature of planning. So let's begin with meaning of planning. Now, planning in simple words means to plan out the activities or future course of action to achieve desired goals or desired results of any enterprise or a unit is called planning. Again, in simple words, planning means to plan out activities or future course of action to achieve desired results of any enterprise or any group activity is called planning. In other words, by one other expert has defined planning this way, that planning is an intellectual process to achieve goals. Again, planning is an intellectual process to achieve goals of any enterprise, organization or group activity. And according to one more expert called Bill Goetz, he defines planning as task of planning is choosing. I repeat, task of planning is choosing. So to conclude all these definitions or meaning, we can say that planning is a managerial function in which a manager tries to outline or decide or determine what to do, when to do, how to do, by whom to do, where to do, etc. So planning is an activity of deciding future course of action or future activities. Okay, so this is about planning. Its characteristics will highlight the nature of planning, and it will help us to identify and know planning little more clearly. So let's begin with characteristics of planning. First characteristic of planning is that it is primary function. Primary function means basic or fundamental function. Now, why do we call planning a primary function? So, answer is simple, because all other managerial functions precede, planning precede all other managerial functions. In other words, all other managerial functions follow planning. A manager has to do so many functions or activities. It includes planning, organizing, directing, controlling, reporting, coordinating, budgeting, etc. But all this list of functions, planning is first. Planning precedes all managerial functions. So it is basic, primary and fundamental function of management or a manager. Number 2, planning is universal or pervasive. Planning is universal means it is commonly used. It is omnipresent. That means all organizations, all units, all departments and all levels of management use planning without fail. No enterprise, no manager of any level can do without planning. So planning is pervasive or universal. It is done by all levels. Say for example, top level managers will do planning of their level. Middle level managers means departmental heads, production manager, marketing manager, finance manager, HR manager. They will do planning of their level. And similarly, a foreman or a supervisor even who is working at the bottom level will do planning of their level. The nature and scope of planning done by different levels might differ. But did you note that it is done universally? It is done commonly by all departmental managers, all level managers and all enterprise managers. So it is universal or pervasive. Number 3, planning is flexible, means it is not rigid. Now why? Answer again is simple, that planning has to be flexible. If planning is rigid or not flexible, it will fail, because planning is done for future. So when we will implement the planning which is done now in future, by that time it is very much possible that situations and circumstances might change, because business environment continuously keep on changing. So with the changing situations and circumstances, you will have to modify your planning, you will have to change your planning as required. So we call it flexible. Planning cannot be rigid. Number 4, planning is conscious and mental process. Now we call it planning is a mental process because it involves mind and human intellectual. Planning involves decision making, planning involves intelligence, planning involves imagination, planning involves judgment, it involves logical thinking. So it is conscious and mental process. In other words, planning cannot be done unconsciously or without involving mind. So it is an intellectual process. Next, and it is 5, friends. Precise. Planning is precise, means future is uncertain. But through planning, we can bring about some certainties of activities through proper planning. Planning brings precision. Planning brings perfectness, order, exactness in the activities which are to be done in future. So planning also is called precise. Number 6, list of alternatives. Remember, planning is possible and done or necessary only when we have many alternatives through which we can do a particular activity. Right? If there is only one way of doing an activity, planning is not needed. But when there are many ways through which we can do a particular activity or we can reach a particular destination or goal, then we will prepare a list of different alternatives. We will weigh pros and cons, pluses and minuses of different alternatives, and we will choose the best alternative out of the different alternatives through planning. Number 7, forecasting, means planning and forecasting go hand in hand. Forecasting is essential in planning. Now what is forecasting? Forecasting means making assumptions and predictions about future. But remember, forecasting is not a guesswork, because while doing forecasting, a manager will collect required facts and relevant information. Manager will analyze that collected facts and information, and based on the analysis of relevant and related facts and information, prediction related to future will be done, which is called forecasting. And that is why planning is not possible without forecasting. Planning and forecasting go hand in hand. Number 8, planning is continuous, because planning begins with the establishment of an enterprise or organization, and it continues till the existence of the organization or the unit or the enterprise, right? And secondly, planning is also continuous because periodic plans are prepared by different level managers. Periodic plans, say for example, monthly plans, bi-monthly plans, quarterly plans, yearly plans. Now the moment we prepare monthly plan and execute it, implement it, month gets over. Obviously in the second month or next month, we will have one more plan to be prepared. Next monthly plan, next quarterly plan, next yearly plan. This process goes on. So planning is a never-ending process. It is continuous process. Number 9, planning is futuristic, means it is based on and related to future. Planning is always done for future. We cannot do planning of past. कल हम गुज़श्ता कल जो गई कल है उसमें अब हम क्या कर सकते हैं? It is gone. We cannot do anything about yesterday. We can do very little about present also, because at present you are busy doing something. but it is the future which gives you best opportunity and option to do planning. And that is why, while doing planning, future is at the center. Bringing order, bringing system, bringing or setting up activities, plans, programs related to future is called planning. That's why we call planning a futuristic activity or activity related to future. Next, number 10, planning is goal oriented. Goal oriented means objective oriented. There cannot be any organization or any enterprise or any unit without objectives, without goals to be achieved, without targets to be achieved. So, planning is also goal oriented, because when there are no goals to be achieved or targets to be achieved, there will not planning will not be necessary. Planning will not be required. But when there are some goals or desired targets to be achieved, then planning becomes essential, necessary, and at most important. And number 11, decision making process. Planning and decision making go hand in hand, go together. When you do planning, knowingly, unknowingly, consciously, unconsciously, you take decisions as a manager, right? And remember, taking or making decisions is a logical process, well thought out process, right? Choosing alternatives, deciding list of alternatives, ways of doing things, and then to choose best option is make. We have to, when you do planning as a manager, you have to take decisions, right? और आगे हमने already बताया आपको कि planning means to decide means to take decision, what to do, right? By whom to do, where to do, how to do. You take decisions related to such things, and that's why planning is also called decision making. Means wherever there is no decision making, there is no planning. And wherever and whenever there is planning, there is decision making. So, friends, this is about planning and its characteristics. To conclude this video, we will wind up with highlighting the importance, usefulness, merits, utility of planning. So, to conclude, we can say that planning is very important for any organization, any group activity, because it has so many merits and advantages. We can say that planning brings system and order. It avoids chaos in the organization. Right. Number 2, planning helps us in avoiding wastage of time, labor, resources in the organization. And planning helps us in making optimum and best possible use of various resources that an organization has. Planning brings precision, order, exactness, perfectness in activities that we take up in the organization to achieve expected goals. Future uncertainties can be faced with confidence. Future uncertainties pose threat to the organization, but we can better face them through proper planning and systematic planning. Other managerial functions like organizing, staffing, directing, controlling, coordinating, reporting, budgeting, and all such other managerial functions become easy and effective if our planning is proper. Planning also helps us in securing very crucial and critical skills like or activities like cooperation, coordination, controlling, etc. in the organization. We can secure cooperation of employees, bring about coordination, and do proper controlling in a much more better way and effectively if our planning is strong and proper. And finally, we can conclude that planning also helps us in achieving desired targets, intended results, and expected goals can be secured effectively and economically with the help of planning. So there we conclude today's video. I hope you found it worth